Graffiti has become not only an integral part of modern street culture today, these elements are used in the arrangement of urban spaces, the design of facades of residential complexes and interior design. But despite its practical application, graffiti art remains one of the most relevant forms of self-expression for artists, a reflection of their social and political position. In 2015, the work of Crosses Lampas was included in the Guinness Book of Records. The artist painted the roof of the Red October in Moscow. For the world record, the paint job required 730 liters of paint and 2 days of work. The area of calligraffiti is 1625 sq.m., and its length is comparable to the height of a 22-story building. With his work, the artist wanted to draw attention to modern art as well as to the fact that a person can do everything himself if he only wants to. The first manifesto of Lampas reflected the size of graffiti. It is the only work of art in Russia that can be seen from space. The second crisis proved by his own example. The calligrapher did not finish art school or courses and learned everything himself, and his work is complete improvisation. One day, a friend invited Keith to Pisa, Italy. The artist decided to paint a mural on the north side of the Church of St. Anthony, which was buried during the bombing of the Second World War. Tutto mondo means the whole world in Italian. The mural represents a future in which unity and peace are the main ideals. The drawing depicts 30 dynamic figures. They are connected and intertwined, symbolizing peace and harmony. The painting is recognized as one of the largest frescoes ever made in Europe, with an area of 180 square meters, 10 meters high and 18 meters wide. Tutto mondo, the last public work made by Keith Haring in 1989. A year later the artist died. Brotherly Kiss, one of the most famous works of graffiti in the world, inspired the artists of Vilnius to create the graffiti Make Everything Great Again. In 2016, an image of Russian President Vladimir Putin and US President Donald Trump in a similar pose appeared in the city. Brazilian street art artist Eduardo Cobra has entered the Guinness Book of World Records as the author of the largest street mural painted by one person. The painting is located in the center of Rio de Janeiro. The mural, with an area of 3,000 square meters, 15.5 meters in height, and 190 meters in length, is called Atena's, ethnicis, or ethnicity. It symbolizes the 5 Olympic rings and the continents of the world, as well as their ancient tribes. The work was commissioned during the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio to highlight the strength of the unity of peoples. The street artist spent 2 months, 400 liters and more than 3.5 thousand cans of paint to create a huge drawing. Port Street, decorated with Cobra graffiti, faces Olympic Boulevard, the main fan street in Rio. English graffiti artist Banksy has become one of the most controversial street artists. His works are considered works of art, and their destruction is vandalism, despite the fact that for many the very fact of applying graffiti is vandalism. Graffiti Girl with Balloon appeared in 2002 in London. Banksy drew 2 versions in different parts of the city. On one of them, the artist left the inscription "There's always hope." In 2014, the painting was cut out of the wall and put up for sale for £500,000. In the same year, graffiti became a symbol of support for refugees from Syria. Especially for this campaign, Banksy drew another version of graffiti where a girl is wrapped in a headscarf. Huge projections of the drawing on the anniversary of the Syrian conflict appeared on the Eiffel Tower in Paris and on the Nelson Column in London. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to learn even more.